I'm and today I'm going to make and explain a comparison between Catalonia and Netherlands. First of all, I'm going to start with the typical dishes of each country. In Catalonia, we can find pan tomata, and it's usually eaten in the breakfast or at midnight as dinner. It can be flavored with also sausages or ham. And as a dessert, we can find Catalan cream, that it's more or less like an English souffle, and it can be also flavored with cinnamon. As a typical dish in Netherlands, we can find the pistafel, that it's a plate with a base of rice, and it can be flavored with a sauce made of chicken or meat and some legumes. And as dessert, we can find poufettes, that they are like more or less like the French crepes, and they are smaller and more sweet. The eating times in each country can be different. They are so different. In Catalonia, the eating time at lunch is more or less from the midday, from 1 to 3 o'clock in the midday. And for lunch in the Netherlands is more or less at 12 in the midday or 1. Dinner is normally used to have in Catalonia between 8 in the evening and 10. And in Netherlands, it's normally eaten between 6 in the afternoon and 7 in the evening. Now I'm going to talk about the typical dances of each of the countries. In Catalonia, we can find the sardana, that it's a typical dance, a typical Catalan dance, and it's danced with men and women. And it's used to have each hands taken of each person and making a round circle. Then in Netherlands, they are used to dance more folkloric dances. They have an origin, a Scottish origin, and they are used to dance with typical Netherlands shoes that are made of wood, and they are not much comfortable. Now I'm going to talk about the weather. In Catalonia, we are used to have a warm weather, and that's why in summer Catalonia becomes a very touristic place to visit. In Netherlands, we have a cold weather, and it's used to rain during all the year, and that's why the Netherlands people is used to take profit of the sunny days to get out and spend the day out with the family. Now I'm going to talk about the most used transport in each country. In Catalonia, the public transport is the most used because in the big cities, people are used to go by train or subway. And because the car is not so useful in that. In Netherlands, the bicycle has become the national transport because in the Netherlands people are used to get so concerned with the climate change issue, and that's why they are not used to take the bus or the car, and that's why they use the bicycle to get everywhere. Now I'm going to talk to you about the typical flowers. In Catalonia, we can find the roses that are a typical gift to the woman of a couple because of the signify of the St. George legend. It makes reference to the blood that came out of the dragon when the knight St. George killed him. And in Netherlands, we can find the tulips, that it's known because of its big production of them. It's so beautiful to go to the Keukenhof fields in spring, and the people from Netherlands are so used to do it because of the great image of them. Finally, to make a reference to one of the most famous artists of each country, I took from Catalunya Antoni Gaudí. That was one of the most famous architects here in Catalonia. He was the one who started to build, before he died, the most famous monument in Catalonia, La Sagrada Familia, that is situated in Barcelona. Then, from Netherlands, I took Vincent van Gogh. That was a very famous painter in Netherlands. He got famous after he died because of his very good works. One of the most famous paintings that we can remark from Vincent van Gogh could be the sunflowers. Thank you all for watching, and now you know a little bit more of the culture of Catalonia and Netherlands.